playing on it.
Hey everybody, it is Tuesday and it's time for this week's De-JOE-tional. We're in the car just having a little break for lunch. We're on the way to Susan's regular Tuesday treatment. It's been our ritual for the last 11 weeks. Is that right? Today's 11. And so just enjoying some lunch and sitting here, and I thought I would do my De-JOE-tional from here for a little change of pace. So this week our topic is on connection. Now most of you guys know that I love Lego. I love building Lego. And well, first of all, let me just tell you this. Notice I said Lego, not Legos. Sue, what's the plural of Lego?
Lego.
The plural of Lego is Lego. Technically, Lego is an adjective to describe bricks. So you can say Lego bricks, Lego sets, or just Lego, like you would deer or fish. But it's never, ever, ever Legos. And when I downloaded this lesson for the youth on Sunday, it said everybody loved Legos. And of course, being the avid Lego builder that I am, I sent a little email to the company and said, you need to change this curriculum because there is no such thing as Legos. Anyway, fun fact. So there's a couple reasons why I like building with Lego. One is when you snap it together, it stays together. It's not like Tinker Toys or House of Cards or Lincoln Logs or like regular wooden blocks, where if you build a tower with some of that, if it gets bumped or the wind blows too hard, it's going to just come crashing down, right? Lego, with its patented design, snaps together. And you can pull it apart, and if you make some structure, you may knock a piece or two off, but if you bump into it, the whole thing's not going to fall down. You may drop it and it might smash into a bunch of pieces, but it stays together. In fact, each set that you get comes with a separator. It's a little orange thing that if you can't get a piece separated with your own fingers, you have to use this little tool to pry it open. Each set comes with one. So it stays together. It's a close, tight connection with the little tubes and all that kind of stuff. The cool thing about it is that when I'm building Lego, I'm focused on the Lego. I don't have the imagination to just build anything from scratch. I follow sets. I have plans, an instruction book. What's that called? Instruction book? A step-by-step guide on how to build each set. And I focus on that set. And there can be other stuff going on around me. And if I let it distract me, then I end up with pieces at the end and I got to go back and figure out where they go. So I tend to stay focused. I might listen to music or something like that. So my attention for the most part is 100% on building that set. The other thing about it is that what is the other thing about it? Where was I going? See? Now I'm distracted. Anyway, let me back up. So, the connection to the set. I have no idea where I was heading. I have no idea where I was heading, so I'm going to keep rolling, though. This is going to be it this week. So you make a connection with the set. You're focused on the set. The other thing you can do is make connections with others. Now, many of the sets that I have at our house, I've built. But there are some that our son Matt has built. And we have that connection with each other on Lego. Anytime there's a new set that comes across my email or Facebook or anything like that, I take a picture of it, I send it to him, say, hey man, did you see this cool thing? And we talk about Lego sets that way, so we have that connection. God expects us to have the same focus and the same attention that I have when we build Lego. The focus that I have on that instruction book, the focus that I have on that set and which piece goes where and all that, God expects us to have the same focus on Him. We can't truly focus and improve on our connection with Him if we're letting other things get in the way. If we're letting the TV distract us, or social media distract us, or our plans, or other activities, if we're letting those things get in the way, we may have to go back and fix what we're working on. God also expects us to have that same connection with others. Now, we do a pretty good job at Godfrey First of staying connected. Many of us have fought hard to be connected in person, even though some of us weren't comfortable with it. And some of us during this pandemic have disconnected. They didn't like that we were online, or didn't like the way things were going, or weren't comfortable coming in, or whatever, so they completely disconnected. But that's not what God wants for us. God wants us to be connected with each other. That can be in person, that can be online, that can be through Bible study, that can be any kind of way. Facebook, whatever. I'm part of a Bible study now that there's people from all over the country and it's Zoom. We're online, and I love it. I can't wait for Wednesday nights for that to come around so I can be part of it. I've stayed connected with other youth leaders from all over the world through Facebook. I've never met any of them. I've had conversations online with them, but I'm staying connected that way. God expects us to stay connected. We can't just hide in our houses by ourselves and be alone. But it doesn't have to be in person either. So let's not worry about how we're connecting, but that we're connecting as we move forward and try to navigate our way again through this pandemic and all that. So make sure your connection is strong with God. If it's not, if your connection with God is like a house of cards or those little wood blocks that'll just knock over, then you need to work on it. You need to pray more. You need to get in a Bible study more. You need to read more devotions. I talked about this about a month ago with everybody. Once you improve your connection with God, you can improve your connection with everyone else. So that's the De-JOE-tional for this week. I'm glad Susan was here to make fun of me. Normally I would have just paused it and started over, but I think this was more fun, don't you, dear? She's still wheezing in laughter over there. All right, everybody. We're heading over to Siteman for 11 of 12. We have one more after this week. So I wish Susan well. We're going to have fun. We're going to sit and watch videos all afternoon while she's getting all drugged up and radioactive. She loves when I do that. All right, that's it for this week. Blessings, Godfrey First, and everybody else. Love you. See ya.